Hey guys, Chris the Ghost Doctor here. I wanted to do a video on K-pop Demon Hunters. I finally got to sit down and watch it with my girls. They have been watching this like crazy, and the songs are pretty catchy. I kept hearing it while they were watching it from the other room. I'm like, what is going on here? It's all about demons and things like that. So I'm like, I need to sit down and watch this because after all, it is the #1 video on Netflix. They're all over the Billboard charts. I think they've got 3 songs on the Billboard chart already. It's like it's dominating, and I'm actually happy about that because I've been trying to interact with people in the TV landscape, and they all like you can't get a new show unless you're a dynasty or an established IP. Like they don't want anything new. So for something like this to be new and break out of the gate, I love seeing it because it's just going to breed more of this. But all I can say is I'm so surprised that a movie like this actually got made, because there is so much in this movie that is factually true when it comes to demons and things that are hidden in plain sight. And I'll unpack some of this in this video. I can't do it all because that would be just such a long video. But some of the things I want to talk about is I love the rules that they established in this world. Like these demon hunters can see patterns on the demons. And this is kind of true to form because it shows that demons do have tells that you know that people are possessed or things like that. And yes, demons do have tells that people that are like demonologists and people like me will encounter when they're in the vicinity. Because as you know, I cleanse houses. I push this stuff out of people's lives, and the stuff that I can tell you that happens, it's crazy. Some of the stuff you probably wouldn't even believe. But yeah, that's one of the things. Another thing too is it's kind of interesting that they picked the music industry to show that the demons are kind of infiltrating, which is also true to form. There are things that, a lot of things in the music industry that is hidden in plain sight, especially, and they showcase this even with the song that sounds so innocent, that Soda Pop song that the boy band sings. Listen to the lyrics to that song. Like, you're my soda pop, I love drinking you, and things like that. Like, really, get down to the nuts and bolts of what that means. Like, they want your life essence, your soul essence. They want to drink it. It's their soda pop, and that, in the movie, that's exactly what they're doing. So they're showing you, again, their hand. You know, I don't know the driving force behind this movie, but they're showing you, again, in plain sight, the stuff that's out there, because a lot of big celebrities and stars, they hide this stuff in plain sight. And let's see, what else was I going to talk about? But yeah, but it's also interesting to point out too, when this boy band comes about, like everybody's about Rumi and her team there, the girl band, and once these guys come on the scene, what's the first thing that happens? They kind of shun the girl band. Like they just easily dismiss and pick sides, and that's something that happens as well. You know my past. Like it's like you have to choose sides like a football game or something, and it's crazy what happens when that happens, because people want to pick. Like, it's an instinctual thing. People want to pick the side that's good. They want to pick stuff that's good, but it's really easy to be duped. And look how easy these people were duped in this movie. Like they had a catchy song, and it resonated with. They thought that it resonated with them, and you know they were just easily duped. It's so easy, especially with the landscape of what's going on today with movies and TV and music, and it's so easy to go down that rabbit hole of, oh, well, I like this. I'm like, well, really? Have you really looked into the director? You see what he's into? And like, it's a whole thing. Again, do your own research. But and another thing that's interesting too is one of the things that I cover in my creepypasta book, in the Lavender Town Syndrome chapter especially, that I just released. It's called Creepypasta Stories. It's on Amazon now if you're interested. I talk about different tones can manipulate you and your mind and your mood and your attitude, and I ground that in reality of saying, look, this is actually true, and I give a lot of cases throughout history where this has happened. So this is not an isolated thing, and you can see that illustrated in the film as well when the sound waves go out, and they're usually illustrated by like blues or reds or whatever. So and then the last thing I want to talk about just for this video is what I find interesting is they use light weapons to kill the demons. And like me, like other demonologists and people that fight off this stuff, we are using light weapons as well. I mean, they're not as pronounced as what they're using, but yeah, in essence, they are light weapons that you're throwing around and killing these demons with. And not many people realize this, and this is one of the things that I've kept secret about my my approach, because not many people know how to do this stuff, and once it gets out there, it's just gonna go crazy. But there are ways to kill a demon. You know, a lot of the problem with the Catholic Church and things like that right now is what they do is they come in and they push the demon out, and they'll tell you that they encounter the same demon many times, and it's just a reoccurring problem. But there are ways to pin a demon down and do something to it that in the same way in this movie does, and I don't know if it's an unconscious thing or what, but it's kind of like the same thing I do. You want to throw I don't want to give away too much, but yeah, you're basically taking away the demon's power, where you're pretty much killing it. And I'll tell you, the demonic realm did not want me to put this video out here today. I was attacked last night. I know it sounds crazy, but I had something happen last night where I was like, gosh dang it, I should have cleansed the house better. But I only got like 4 hours of sleep last night, so I'm operating on impulses right now. But yeah, so I wanted to get that out there. It's a great movie, a lot of tells, and there's so much more to unpack, but that's all I can remember right now. So I hope that fans of this K-pop movie take that away. Like, there is a lot of interesting things in this movie that is grounded in reality.